Just simply get my Mac in G-Gov, so tell me what's cracking. I'm dressed for the fashion, the rims on the Benz, shorty, that's what I'm mashing. The house on the hill, shorty, that's where I'm crashing. Getting where you fitting, where I'm going, no asking. Top 10 pimster, styrofoam sipper, multi-whip dipper, square girl flipper. One day and one night, top flight stripper. Now everybody hit her, now everybody hit her. Skip money, bitch. Canaries on the wrist, bracelets so yellow like a dog took a piss. The squad so suited like the mob in this bitch. I don't give a fuck if a nigga talk shit. It's the squad in this bitch.
One thing about me, I'ma keep getting money. I'm a legend off in these streets. Don't worry about me. A nigga took a few losses, but I'm back on my feet. One thing about me, I'ma keep getting money. I'm a legend off in these streets. Don't worry about me. A nigga took a few losses, but I'm back on my feet. One thing about me. La 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 la.
Let me see. Hey Fred, you remember that my number, huh?
He's trying to tell me something.
For the grain, fresh cocoa off the beat. Orders pimpin' pandering, got the rock, I'm handling. Late night street lights, push right, roll tight. Club dark strobe lights, ice bright.
Pull it through, press. Pull it through. Keep breathing and stay strong.
Don't worry about me. A nigga took a few losses, but I'm back on my feet. One thing about me, I'ma keep getting money. I'm a legend off in these streets. Don't worry about me. A nigga took a few losses, but I'm back on my feet. One thing about me. Took a few losses, but I'm back on my feet. One thing about me, I'ma keep getting money. I'm a legend off in these streets. Don't worry about me. A nigga took a few losses, but I'm back on my feet. One thing about me.
3, 4, 5. Good. 5. Good. Let's do here. 1, 2, Ricky, wake up. 5. You ready? Ready? Let's go. 8. Hold put your hand here. Yeah, put it like that, No. Yes. Ooh, sweet. Good. Good. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Girls, good. You got it good. Ricky, come on. You got it all. This side.
Let's go, baby.
Do it. 1. Focus.
Just bring it back.
Keep going. Almost there.
Fast, say go slow.
Shoot.
What is a stroke? A stroke is a brain attack. It can happen to anyone at any time. It occurs when the blood flow to an area of the brain is cut off. When this happens, the brain cells are deprived of oxygen and begin to die. When brain cells die during a stroke, abilities controlled by the area of the brain, such as memory and muscle control, are lost. However, a person affected by a stroke depends on where the stroke occurs in the brain and how much the brain is damaged. For example, someone who had a small stroke may only have minor problems such as temporary weakness or an arm or leg. People who have larger strokes may be permanently paralyzed on one side of their body or lose their ability to speak. Some people recover completely from strokes, but more than 2/3 of survivors will have some type of disability. Check your blood pressure. You do have high blood pressure. Seek a doctor. Get medicated, so that way you could begin to take control of your blood pressure and lower your chances of having a stroke.
Sheila Easton or something. That was Sheila Easton, wasn't it? Or something?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, do that again. How you know how to play that?
Man, my boy, man, you understand? He make live in a minute.
See, I walk better with y'all and good than I do in that motherfucker. Yeah, but she trying to get you to walk without putting so much weight on nobody else. Yeah. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't even lie. The way I felt when I went in that hospital, I thought I was gonna die. I was dead when I walked in. When I told that lady I'm having a stroke, yeah, man, if y'all got high blood pressure.
You didn't use that left leg to help you.
Very
Jacqueline,
good. If you
use
want
your
to
words.
sleep,
What's going on?
so if you want to sit back, you have to let us know. You have to let us know.
Do you want to sit?
No. Tell me you are tired.
Oh, take it over.
Sit. I am. Okay, so you gotta reach
Someone's
back.
not using this leg and bring it back.
Give me the pencil. With the other hand. Good. Sit slowly. Good job. She was left only with 2 more.
You asked her what you want me to do with that. That's your hand, man. What you mean you want her to do it?
Is he mistreating this hand? Focus.
No more falls, Miss Jackie. No, right? This weekend, make sure if you need help, pull the string.
You're like, aye, Captain.
Look at him.
Look at you shooting. Use that leg.
Lock that knee.
Yeah, lock your knee.
Let me put your pin.
And then when you get done with that, push the table to the side and walk to me.
Sorry, I'm just moving up.
All right, Chris. When you get done, sling that table to the side and then walk to me. Yeah, run over here.
Everybody keep saying walking. I done started running.
Lock that knee. Lock your knee.
Want to see me do 5 jumping jacks?
Yeah, let's see.
Want to see me do some jumping jacks?
Not yet.
President, August the 4th was the day that you had your stroke, right? Tell us a little bit what was going on the day before you had your stroke. Maybe a day or two. Did you feel any difference, or did your body feel any different? Just kind of
Felt normal. I woke up that morning. I felt good and healthy.
Did you think later that day, your body didn't give you no indication that you would, that you were stroke? It didn't give you no type of feeling or anything?
We had a headache. I went and took a bare aspirin, which is a fentanyl aspirin, ain't good for people with high blood pressure. And got to arguing with somebody and fainted. Hit the ground.
And then they say the time is consuming when headed to the hospital from after having a stroke. How fast did you get to the hospital?
About 13 minutes.
And did the doctor tell you how much that played a part in you after having a stroke?
Yeah.
What did he say?
The longer you let somebody sit with the stroke, the more damage they do into their brain.
To their brain.
So they ain't good to paramedics sometimes. Sometimes it's better just to jump in the car and go.
And get a ride there as fast as possible. And where did you suffer your damages at as far as your stroke?
My whole left side.
Your left side, and that was actually when August the 4th.
August 4th, and about 11 o'clock that night.
So that was actually about 2 months ago, right?
Yeah.
Hey man, just for people to see, man, you want to stand up and walk and see if you can. You see he's moving both his legs, and you want to stand up and let him see how a person after 2 months.
Went to that doctor fast, would have been worse than that.
I mean, he was in a coma. I'm talking about a straight coma. And life support for 5.5 days. And, he's able to move it. And look, I'm gonna definitely let y'all know this is definitely a big part of the Lord. This is what the Lord do.
You gotta have faith to be covered. Like your car gotta be in covered before your car accident. You gotta be covered with the Lord before this type of accident happens, so you can come back the right way.
So tell us more about the stroke. Tell us more about what you went through and what happened.
I think I died because I remember having an out-of-body experience.
As far as the out-of-body experience, what?
Well, I was able to get out and turn back around and look at myself.
Look at everything.
I had a choice if I wanted to go back or not.
And you chose you wanted to come back, evidently.
Yeah.
So as far as everything, you was in a 5.5 day. I'm sorry, on life support. And after you were able to breathe on your own, you woke up. And what did you think after you had woke up and stuff?
Shit, I didn't know if I was still alive or not.
Did you ever think you was gonna walk again?
Nope.
Can you give people 3 top tips that you would definitely use as far as
bubble gum, get your face muscles up. What Gov told me. And have somebody that want to see you walk. A wheelchair don't want to see you walk. It's there to see you. It's there to support you to ride. You gotta have somebody that wants to walk.
Man,
But you the one got me back walking. You got me back, my face and stuff back, right?
Motivation. The motivation of yourself too.
And do a lot of reading so you can get your brain back sharp because you lost half of your damn brain.
Can you now?
Having problems with being able to pick up stuff and turn it around.
But for 2 months after 2 months and a few days after having a stroke, and you able to move and stand up, that is, you can move your arm up too, huh? And I'm gonna tell you something. Don't think that this is a lot of physical therapy. This is a lot of praying too.
More praying than therapy.
More praying than therapy. Man. So, and you get a chance to see pieces of the documentary.
And keep your blood pressure checked up, and eat fruits with your meal, fruits and vegetables. Eat fruits and vegetables.
Really understand the level of what it takes to go through that and to bounce back from that. Be able to move his arms, sit things down. You can pick it up too. And within time, all of this stuff will come back. The more he exercises.
Make that one side of the brain work with 2 sides of the body now, versus half working with the other half. The other half brain control the other half. Now you got one half trying to make one side do what both supposed to do. Hey, they couldn't beat me running that through the stroke. You see him?
Hi, Uncle.
Hey, what you mean y'all couldn't beat him?
They couldn't beat me running at the stroke.
Then y'all couldn't beat him?
No. Huh?
Man, I can't believe this, man.
Oh, God.
He run faster?
Yes.
Hey,
Hi.
y'all have fun in school?
Yeah.
Top one. Y'all got fun in school? What y'all learned today?
We need to bring rods to school because science.
Strokes happens on both the left and right side of the brain.
Yeah.
When a stroke happens on the left side of someone's brain, it affects the right side of the body. It can also cause problems with the patient's speech and language. If a stroke affects the right side of the brain, it affects the left side of the body. It also changes patients relating to space perception. Getting a stroke on the right side of the brain can also cause people to not acknowledge their illness. Patients behave impulsively and neglect the side of their body.
Can you drive with your other hand?
The Spot a Stroke campaign, created by the American Heart Association, and the American Stroke Association teaches everyday people how to recognize a stroke. It teaches the basic tests